Digipak analysis, Umi at 6. The front of this Digipak doesn't show any of the band members, it just shows the band name and the album name. It's as if someone is holding a sign, but you can't see their face. The colours used are washed out, they're black, light beige, white. The front is really simple, but it's really effective, as all you need to know is the name of the band and the album name. As no members of the band are on the front, it creates a type of mystery about the album. The back of the Digipak is also very plain, but I like this idea as it could come across well. The attention is still drawn to it, which makes it good. There is a black background with a white font for the songs. It's the same font as the font on the front, which creates consistency throughout the album. There's also a barcode on the bottom right hand corner, which obviously if we did would make it look professional. Also, the songs are very easy to read. When you open the album, on the left hand side you can see a beigey sort of colour with a sepia sort of effect over it, which makes it look old fashioned. As soon as you open it, you see a big block of descriptive writing at the top, and then underneath that there are pictures of the band so you can finally see them. They are all holding sort of signs, which again is like the front, so it's like a running theme throughout. I like how the front and the back of the album are different, as when you open it you can finally see the band. I might use this idea for my Digipak. Obviously when you open the album, the disc is inside, and this CD looks a lot like the back of the album. Regarding the colours and the font, there's a black background with the white font again. The band name and the album name are on it, like the front, and it's really simple as this is all that's on it. It doesn't make it over the top and it sort of looks quite calm. I like this idea. When you take the disc out, there's another picture underneath it on the middle right when you open it. It's a picture of the 5 band members and it's in black and white, so it's keeping to the non-colourful theme. None of them are smiling and they look quite serious, proving that they're a serious type of band and that's what their music is like. The main singer is in the middle to show that that's what he is, and there's also a white background behind them, so it's a sort of film noir sort of effect, and this creates quite a moody atmosphere. Overall, there's a lot of consistency throughout the album. All the fonts are the same, the colour theme is really similar throughout, sepia, old-fashioned, black and white. I'd like to stick to a sort of theme like this for mine, all the same, so it all looks similar. Digipak analysis, Lawson. The front of this Digipak is a picture of all the band members. It's quite colourful and happy, and it's set in the woods in autumn time, with purples, oranges and yellow colours. The band and the album name are at the bottom. I'd say this is more creative than Umi at 6, as it looks this way, but it's still quite simple. The back cover of this album is of the 4 band members walking off into the distance. It's set outside and it's really sunny, which makes it look quite cheerful and upbeat. There's a white font again, the same as the front, and the setting seems really imaginative. There's also a barcode on it, which makes it look professional, which is what we would do. I like how the band are featured on the front and the back album cover. When you open the Digipak, on the left-hand side, there's another picture of the woods, which is similar to the front, and there's also very similar colours used, which makes it look cheerful and happy again. The picture is of a chest with a radio sitting on top of it. This might suggest where the album will be played on the radio. Also, when you open the Digipak, you see the CD, and this disc is purple, which matches the recurring theme, although it's very plain and simple, which is in contrast to the front and back cover. There's a glossy sort of triangle on the disc, which matches the A from the name of the band on the front of the Digipak, and this creates a sort of synergy between the two. I think this is a good idea because you recognise it. When you remove the disc from the album, underneath is a picture of a pile of frames with a purple and yellow sort of tinty colour. This could relate to the fact that it's actually an album, but obviously for music. And the front and the back of the Digipak, the backgrounds actually look like photos, which could possibly be put in frames as their landscape pictures. I believe this Digipak is all very metaphorical and everything fits together really nicely. Overall, this album has gone with a sort of purple theme, which is a nice bright uplifting colour, and I believe that's the message they're trying to get across, that their music is very cheerful and upbeat. The reason that I chose to analyse these two digipacks is because they're both from boy bands. One, You Me at Six, is alternative rock, and Lawson is pop, so it could give me a great idea about how they look and how I can present my band on my digipack.